Welcome back to rTech. Good headlights can reduce car crashes by up to 19%, says a study. So let's get those lights upgraded. So these are the Auxito LED lights. These are the H7 spec specifically. They make beautiful headlights for almost any vehicle you need. And I had to get the H7 because that's what my vehicle spec needed. And this one's one of the brightest you can get in the H7 spec. So here are a few specs on the box, and this is how the box looks. So this one's 1224 volt compatible, so it's IP67 water and dust resistant. 80 watts per set, so 40 plus 40, 16,000 lumen. It's color temperature of 6.5, so it's white. 50,000 hours runtime. It's 400% brighter than a halogen, etc., etc. Yeah, so these are really good set of headlights, and Auxito makes really good quality stuff. We'll see that later. In the box, I was surprised they actually provided a nice pair of gloves so that you can handle halogens. Probably, if you're handling halogens, just be careful with it. So they've given you gloves. There are a few, I can see cable ties and some extra silicone washers here. So very nice of them to include that. Product manual, of course, that's a given. It's got a lot of instructions there. You also have a card which kind of tells you they can provide you with adapters because different cars have different fitting specs on the headlights. So if you reach out to them, they can help you, provide you with these adapters for specific models of cars. So do check out their website. I'll leave links in the description below. And straight away, I can see the bulbs here. Let's pick up one of these. Yeah, very compact in size. If you notice the size of that heatsink, it's really small and a solid metal build. So this one's got a really thin board. Usually the LED lights have a big solid chunk right up ahead, and on which you have those LED beads installed. This one's got a really thin one. So they're promising lesser shadow areas in the output, which is really nice. And this has some really good quality to it. So it's 50,000 hours certified by Auxito, 2 years warranty. They have some new drivers, and apparently the fan is also upgraded. So really compact, really nice. I like the way this is finished. Really small in size. So this is an all metal driver unit. Again, it's built to last. So 40 watts on each of them. And they're guaranteeing you anti-flicker stuff. So it should work fine with most cars. That's the plug for the H7. And I like this part. So they've given you some angles on that socket over there. So this bracket, which actually goes into your headlight, you can twist and turn this based on the beam pattern of your car. So usually these are really stiff and you can't turn it, but Auxito's made sure that they've given you some sort of measurements and readings so you can actually twist the bulb based on a particular angle. All right, so both are identical, of course, and I like the finish on this one. It's pretty heavy, and these look like they're made of a little more better grade of aluminum as well. Usually these things are really lightweight, but this is quite heavy, and also looks like it'll take less space in your headlight unit. Let's observe those LED beads on there, and they haven't specified which company they're using, but I can tell you that they're very closely packed, so that means you're going to get a nice beam pattern. And this can be used in reflectors as well as projector setups. So this is specifically designed to replace your halogen bulbs. So when you line this bulb up with a halogen lamp at the same level from the fixture, you'll see that the filaments are at the same distance, which is what makes this unique. And that's the back part of the fan. It's also got some exposed screws. So it looks like, you can actually take them off and clean it up in case they have some sort of congestion in them. Usually they're sealed in other bulbs, but here it's nice to see that you can remove them. Yeah, so if you have headlights and if you're planning to upgrade from halogens, make sure you have dust caps, aftermarket ones, which look something like this. You do have a dome-shaped one so that there's a little more airflow. You can fix this with different types of headlights, and they've given you clear instructions on their website. So with and without clips, it does work fine. So I have a headlight unit which has both with and without clips, and it works fine. So if you have any other models, you can reach out to them and they'll help you out. And as you can see, this is fixed inside my headlight, and there's some powder there because I was just trying to put it the wrong way and it kind of scraped some of the stuff of my headlight, but it's fine. It fits beautifully, including that driver unit. So this was my previous 16,000 lumen bulb from a Chinese company, and I just want to show you how bright it was. It was a good quality one, so a lot of light throw, of course. And you can see the beam pattern there. It wasn't really, I mean, this was the high beam, and yeah, this is the upgraded model, and you can see how immediately the light kicks in the moment you flash your high beam. And this is solid white color, so there's no blue added to it in any ways, although it looks a little blue in the camera, but it's actually pure white. Now let's walk to that beam and just show you a closer look. So I'm currently just changing the high beams. Yeah, and there's absolutely no noise as well. Fan noise is very, very minimal. I can't hear it. And that's the throw you get. So this is about, say, 150 feet, and you get really good light throw on it. Of course, you need to use the headlights judiciously. I mean, if you're using it in the high beam, make sure that, there's no oncoming traffic before you use them. And this is how it looks. You're standing far away. Of course, the camera makes it a little more, blurry, and there's a lot of glare, but it's actually quite decent. Yeah, I just want to show you how good this bulb is. And I personally was just standing there just to see how bright it was, and it was incredibly nice. And this can really help you in situations where you have really poor visibility. So yes, of course, my low beams are focused, and you can see that it doesn't glare oncoming traffic. But I just took a small drive in the nearby streets, and just want to show you. So this is the low beam, and this is the high beam now. Yeah, so these will do good both in projector and non-projector setup. They're designed to mimic the halogen filament. And I had no problems in getting these fixed myself. And these beams are really doing a great job. So I'll leave the links of these headlights in the description below. These are the Auxito H7 bulbs, really good quality stuff, and I think it really helps you at high speed navigation in low light areas. If you're using it for the high beams, it should do pretty good. If you're looking for any other bulbs or any other specs of your bulbs, they have a beautiful website which lets you select a bulb based on your car manufacturer. If you're lost or if you're having trouble getting some sort of an adapter, they'll help you with that as well, so which is very nice to see. I think their shipping is also pretty reasonable. Hope this video helped you decide on upgrading your headlights. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the content. Do remember to use your high beams very carefully. That's it from me on this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.